Hey everyone. So I don't want to waste your time. If you've got all your relationships dialed in and everything's perfect within them, just skip this video. Now I would assume that everyone is still watching because there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. They take a lot of work and a lot of effort at times. There's a lot of energy that goes into relationships, and if your relationships are all easy breezy, I would assume that there is something not quite right within them. Because it doesn't matter if it's a relationship with your kids, your best friend, your partner, or people at work. A real relationship, a real heart-connected relationship is not always easy. But I am here to remind you that whatever might be happening within your relationship, whatever needs to change, it starts with you. I don't care what that other person is doing. It starts with you. And it starts with you being vulnerable. If we can't be vulnerable within our relationships, then we aren't being true. We are not being completely transparent with that other person. I don't care what the situation is. A real relationship has a lot of vulnerability within it, and that is not always easy for people within relationships to be vulnerable, to say, hey, there's this thing that you do that it hurts me. And it's not easy to hear that. A lot of people go into defenses and justification for their actions and their behaviors, but it is vital within the relationship for people to hear one another, and it starts with that vulnerability. Now, if you're vulnerable with somebody and they can't hear you, or there is just never a change, I would question that relationship. I would say, hey, there's something wrong here, and maybe you need to seek further help, or maybe it's just not a relationship worth being in. But I just want to remind you that whatever's going on, it's up to you to be vulnerable with that person to help make that change. And also, you need to hear that person when they're vulnerable with you and feel it in your heart what they are saying, because it matters to them and they care enough about the relationship to bring it up to you. It's because they love you. All right, and I love you too. We'll talk soon. Peace.